over the last 10,000 years, the material form of money has changed. So the first material of money was called bartering, and that was when people sold things for things they wanted. So people near the sea traded fish for animal skins from hunters, or they traded fish for wood. And they also, back in the day, sold cattle, like cows, sheep, camels, and other livestock. But it got difficult to understand like an equal exchange. Like some things were more than other things. So they needed to find a different method of money so that it was equal. So they started using different materials as money. So they used tea leaves, shells, feathers, animal teeth, tobacco, and blankets. And that was like their form of money. So it had like a value to it. The first metal money and coins came around about 5000 BC, and that was by the Lydians. And they were made up of gold and silver, and some of them had like designs on them, and they were kind of like lumpy. And the different designs were different values. Then the Greek, Persian, Macedonian, and Roman empires were making their own series of coins, and they weren't just using silver but also bronze and gold. And then the Chinese didn't have enough material to make silver or gold, so they thought of the idea of making paper money, and that's how paper money came about after all that. And the Chinese adapted it. Then, as you know, paper money started coming about, and that started to spread around the world, and different forms of it. And then in 1790, the Constitution was ratified, and the United States became a country. So then they agreed on a money system that would become a law, and that would be the dollar. And it would also, like, the dollar would be a basic unit, and then coins too they would use. Then coins became minted in 1794, and those were silver coins, and gold coins became minted in 1795. And then different countries invented different money, like Europe has the euro, and different other countries have different money names other than the dollar. And now, as we move on to more technology, we have credit cards, and we have cashless money like checks, and that's what we use. And like computer-based money. Okay. So why teach money? I did second grade, and I think we should teach money to second grade for responsibility, and they could learn to earn, spend, share, and save money. And when they do that, they could build their confidence in knowing how to do those things. And also allows them to understand and appreciate the value of money. And it could help them count and recognize numbers. So that's the Common Core standard of second grade. I'm sure we all know it. But it's involving dollar bills, quarters, dimes, and nickels, and they need to know how to use the dollar and cent sign appropriately. And they should know how to subtract and add. So I came up with these questions that if you guys are teaching second grade, you should ask these questions to yourself about each student. So the first one, can the child distinguish between pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters? Can the child assign the correct values to pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters? Given a set of coins that are all the same, can the child figure out how much money there is? And the same, if they're not the same, can they figure out how much money is there? Like if there's dimes, quarters, nickels. And then can a child judge if he or she has enough money to buy something? So those are 5 main questions that you should ask that the children should know. Okay, so this is one of the activities that I thought would be really fun to do with second grade, and it can engage everybody. I'm going to do it in groups just because we don't really have a lot of time. So if you just take a marker and a scissor. And I'm going to go food shopping. Just pass it around. I guess groups of 2 or 3. And also, like, in your classrooms, you could set up, like, a supermarket or something, which would be so nice.
So let's do this out. Obviously the cupcake, I mean, I am straight. But I want a cupcake with $1. Maybe we have to have like with the amount we got, we have to somehow buy it from that line.
Oh yeah, we can check.
Okay. So you'll distribute these materials to your kids, and you can even like get a little cash register and set up actual food or fake food on the counter, and you can have them all come up and go food shopping and see if they have enough money to buy what they want. But you're all gonna cut out 4 items that you want. So as a group, 4 items that you want to buy. And then the construction paper holds in your hands.
Can we get flowers?
I want a sub.
I want that.
What? Thought I made that up for a second.
And on your construction paper, on the left side, I want you to put the 4 items that you want.
Cupcake, let's get the cupcake.
And then on the right side, I want you to write the total of each item. And then you're going to find out the total that you spent
You want the sub?
on all your items. And then after that, you're going to see if you have enough money to buy the food.
Oh, so we don't figure it out before the kids don't
No.
after? Okay. We're supposed to have 3 things. 4. We have the left side. 1 the left side, and then we just go the right side.
Yeah, so on the left side, put the items that you wanted. And then on the right side, write the values of them.
Notebook.
And then you're going to add them up with your group or your team.
What other items do you want?
And then the money I gave you, see if you have enough
Yeah,
money.
you pick 2 each. Or it just makes sense. It really helps today. I should be
Can we get a drink?
Oh, you pick up? Because you pick, yeah, you pick.
So now, like on the
So we're at the
right side, you're going to write all your total values.
Okay, cut.
And then you're going to add them and see how much you have to get there.
See
See if you have enough money on you.
Then we have to write the total value. Write the total value. What do you mean? We have to glue this on. Well, yeah, so I have the marker. Alright, so we have $3.
How are we supposed to write it down?
I guess we have to line it up already.
Okay. So, so who's done and wants to share?
Get attention. Damn, stop.
Girls, we're going to wrap it together.
Okay, so me and Julie decided that we wanted the beach ball, which is 25 cents, the sandwich, which is $2, the cola, which is 75 cents, and the cupcake, which was $1. And when we added it all up, we got to $4, and we don't have enough to buy all of it.
Okay, so then as a teacher, you could go around the room, make sure that they write the cent signs and the dollar signs correctly. And also, if they don't have enough money, you could ask them to figure out how much more money they need. And then you maybe have a pile of money in the front, and you come up and get the money that they need. Or maybe you could do like an exchange game and like, oh, well, why don't you exchange with your partners? Or
How do you know that you don't have enough money?
Because we only have $1 and we don't even have enough quarters or anything else to make up.
so how much money do you have total?
How much money do you have?
That's $2.
$2.11.
So why isn't that enough? So you kind of keep questioning them. Why don't you have enough? And how much more do you need? And everything like that. And then as an extension, if let's say